Think Cardi B owns the twerking throne? Think again. Because what went down at Mister's National Prep Day in West Hollywood has everyone talking, laughing, and replaying the video over and over again. It was one of those moments that perfectly captured who Cardi B really is. Unfiltered, fearless, and always the center of attention. Pregnant and glowing, she wasn't just attending an event, she was there to make a statement, and she made it in the most Cardi B way possible. The night was all about promoting awareness and education about HIV prevention, but Cardi managed to add her signature spark to the cause in a way no one saw coming. As she walked the blue carpet, the crowd's energy instantly shifted. You could feel the buzz ripple through the audience. Phones came out, flashes started going off, and all eyes locked on Cardi. Dressed in a form-fitting outfit that beautifully highlighted her pregnancy glow, Cardi exuded confidence. Every step she took had that signature swagger, the kind of walk that says, "I know I'm the moment." People shouted her name, trying to get her attention, and she gave them that signature Cardi smile, warm, genuine, yet filled with attitude. Then came the moment that would light up the internet. A male dancer, clearly feeling himself and ready to entertain the crowd, stepped forward. The music hit a rhythm that demanded movement, and before anyone could process what was about to happen, Cardi turned around and dropped into full twerk mode. The crowd erupted. Phones went high in the air, people screamed, and laughter filled the space. It wasn't just a dance. It was a spontaneous energy explosion, something that only Cardi could pull off so effortlessly. The male dancer, not wanting to be outdone, decided to give it everything he had. He matched her energy, spreading his legs wide, dropping low, and taking the whole performance up a notch. It was wild, hilarious, and a little bit jaw-dropping, exactly the kind of viral moment fans have come to expect from Cardi B. Even though the clip had to be blurred in some parts because of how risque it got, you could still see Cardi keeping it playful and classy. Her moves were smooth, confident, and completely in control. She wasn't just twerking. She was performing with purpose, and that's what people love about Cardi. She's not afraid to have fun, no matter where she is or who's watching. Even with her pregnancy, she's out there showing that women can still express themselves, still enjoy the moment, and still command a crowd. It wasn't just about dancing, and it was about owning your body, your energy, and your presence. She was glowing from the inside out, proving once again that confidence doesn't fade with motherhood. If anything, it multiplies. People in the audience were stunned. You could see fans' faces light up as they screamed, cheered, and laughed. Even the event staff couldn't help but smile. Cardi has that effect on people. She brings joy, unpredictability, and authenticity wherever she goes. It didn't matter that this was a serious event focused on HIV prevention. Cardi's energy brought attention and excitement to an important cause in a way few others could. She knows how to take something serious and wrap it in entertainment so that it sticks in people's minds long after the cameras stop rolling. The Mister event, held for National Prep Day, was all about spreading awareness for HIV prevention medication. Mister, a company known for making access to PrEP, a medication that helps reduce the risk of contracting HIV, easier and more affordable, wanted to use the night to educate and empower people, and Cardi's presence made sure their message reached an even wider audience. Her influence is massive, and her willingness to show up and celebrate such an important cause spoke volumes. Cardi B has always been vocal about supporting health initiatives, inclusivity, and empowerment, so her being there was more than just a celebrity appearance. It was a statement of solidarity. And in true Cardi fashion, she didn't just stand around giving polite smiles for the cameras. She turned the event into a party. After her twerk-off moment, she laughed, clapped for the dancer, and threw her arms around him in a friendly hug, showing that it was all in good fun. You could see the sincerity in her reaction. She wasn't trying to outshine anyone. She was just living in the moment. That's the beauty of Cardi. She doesn't fake her personality for the cameras. What you see is what you get. Unfiltered joy, humor, and authenticity. The clip of the twerk-off spread across social media like wildfire. Within hours, it was trending on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Fans couldn't get enough. Comments poured in from all over the world with people praising her energy, confidence, and humor. Some said she won the twerk off effortlessly, while others joked that the dancer didn't stand a chance. Others pointed out how she managed to look, radiant and elegant while still being her unapologetically bold self. Memes were made, GIFs were circulating, and the internet collectively agreed. Cardi B had once again stolen the show. But beyond the laughs and viral clips, there was a deeper message in that moment. Cardi B showing up, pregnant and glowing, at an event about sexual health awareness, spoke volumes about representation and breaking stigmas. She made it clear that discussions about HIV prevention, health, and body positivity don't have to be uncomfortable or clinical. They can be vibrant, fun, and engaging. Cardi brought her audience, people who might not have otherwise paid attention to National PrEP Day, into the conversation simply by being herself. That's influence and that's power. Cardi's journey to this moment has been a long one. From her beginnings as a Bronx-born rapper and social media sensation to a Grammy-winning artist and businesswoman, she's always kept her authenticity at the center of everything she does. Every public appearance, every interview, and every performance carries her raw energy and honesty. She's been open about her struggles, her triumphs, and her growth, which is why moments like this resonate so deeply with her fans. They see themselves in her, imperfect, emotional, real, and unashamed. As the night went on, Cardi continued mingling, chatting, and posing for photos. Fans and attendees couldn't stop talking about the spontaneous twerk-off. Even as the music faded and people started to leave, that one moment remained the highlight of the night. It was more than just entertainment. It was a reminder that Cardi doesn't conform to expectations. She redefines them. She showed that even during pregnancy, women can still command attention, have fun, and take ownership of their bodies and their narratives. Some online critics tried to stir controversy, as always happens with Cardi. A few suggested it wasn't appropriate for a pregnant woman to dance like that in public, but her fans quickly shut that down. They defended her fiercely, reminding everyone that pregnancy isn't a limitation, and that Cardi's confidence is something to celebrate, not criticize. Social media turned into a battleground of opinions, but in the end, Cardi's energy and authenticity won, as always. She didn't even need to respond. Her smile and laughter in that moment said it all, and honestly, that's the essence of Cardi B. She doesn't need to explain herself. She lives freely, unapologetically, and on her own terms. She's a mother, an artist, a cultural icon, and a woman who knows her worth. The fact that she could take a health awareness event and turn it into a viral, joyful celebration shows just how powerful her presence is. Whether she's on stage performing for thousands or at a charity event surrounded by activists, she finds a way to make every space brighter, louder, and more alive. By the end of the night, the event organizers couldn't stop thanking her for her support. Not only did her attendance draw media attention, but it also helped amplify Mr's mission to educate and protect communities from HIV. Her participation proved that entertainment and advocacy can coexist beautifully when done right. Cardi showed that you can use your platform to make a difference and still have a little fun while doing it.